Sustainable Saartje. Hello, lovely human beings. Sustainable living doesn't have to be expensive. They often make us believe otherwise, but from my experience, it's often cheaper. And I would like to give you ideas on how to cut costs without sacrificing luxury or comfort. All our interior is second-hand. I found the vintage frames for free. We bought this beautiful red dresser with marble top for €50 last month. This chair came from my late grandmother's house. And last winter I crocheted this blanket myself with leftover scraps of wool. I tried to use the leftovers in a design that allows that. Adding a personal item into the house turns it into a home. I love a house with character and personality. This blanket also contains pieces of wool from my late grandma, so it's a family piece now. The old skirt or shirt that I no longer wear is hanging here on the wall to bring color and texture to our interior. This plant hanger may have cost me €1 altogether. I bought this cute vintage plant pot at a thrift store for 50 cents. We wanted to incorporate a little more greenery in the house and made these macrame plant hangers ourselves. Each one will cost you a maximum of €2. Making things yourself is certainly an investment of your time, but that investment goes back into your wallet at the end. It's so satisfying to live in an interior that you helped build yourself. You created this. Spending €100 in IKEA doesn't give you the same satisfaction. We bought the carpet for €30 and it had never been used. The €60 sofa is the eye-catcher of our living room. Here I can comfortably read my second-hand book. I am craving more and more plants in the house. However, they can be quite expensive. That's why I constantly propagate the plants I already have. 50% of all the plants in the house are homegrown. Patience and time are essential here. I made the moon face wall hanger in ceramics. However, you could just use air dry clay and then varnish it. I even made a wall decoration in salt dough, which also worked perfectly. Be inventive. The lamp came from my mother-in-law, and we found the chair for free on the street. The tin pot is also from my late grandmother. This is our dining area. The table still needs a lick of paint, but we bought it for €15. The chairs around it are my personal little project. We found one for free on the street again, and the two others we bought for €15 each. I wanted to paint them in the old Swedish style, romantic and playful. The seat that was broken I repaired myself with some rope and a stapler. It worked pretty well. Something that others may consider to be weeds brightens up our home. Yet another nice find in the thrift shop. €2.50 for a porcelain jar with this beautiful echinacea drawn onto it. It has a handmade label. Some of you will surely remember Bob Ross. He was a hero of me and my sisters during our childhood. I thought it would be nice to follow his tutorials to paint some nice tacky landscapes. This is a great idea for anyone who has some time left and wants to unleash their inner artist. The game cabinet came from a house belonging to another late grandma. Isn't it nice that things continue to be used across generations? Respect for materials brings us to the circular society where nothing is lost and where beauty is recognized in everything and everywhere. Our workspace was still an uninspired space. I had the idea to make a terrazzo wall. Paint can be pricey, and by using paint in small quantities and on small surfaces, you can save a lot. With 3 small pots of €6 each, I can give an entire room a different look. I will briefly recap how you can pimp up your interior ecologically and economically. First, walls. Take a small area to paint. A line or a circle can quickly change the whole look. Secondly, find all the furniture second-hand and pay no more than 50% of the original price. Third, make your own wall decoration with fabric, branches, clay, macrame. Make your own art. And finally, propagate plants and make more of everything you already have. And additionally, know what you have and use what you have. Go on a quest in your own home and transform the things that are catching dust into something new. At the end, we still wanted to incorporate a 4th color. It's still a bit of a messy room, but I love being here now. It's much more inspiring. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and we will see each other next time. Take care.